Alright, it's Biggs. Back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And should not be doing this, but I am going to pull my 3 primals I got. It's the best situation to do it, even though I've already pulled 2 primals, 2 mythics from primals before, recently. So I shouldn't do this, but we're going to do it anyway. We already got her. I said I should not be doing this, but never know. See? Look what we get. Who do we get? And we got no clue. No clue. He's a dwarf, and he attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn if the target is already up under freeze. Repeat the attack 1 time. So it attacks 1 enemy. He places a block debuffs and a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Decreases the cooldown of all ally skills except this champion by 1 turn. That's useful. He attacks all enemies. He places a freeze on everybody for 1 turn. A decreased speed on all enemies for 2 turns. If they're from the Galian Pact, places a freeze debuff on them for 2 turns instead. Alright. Best serve code. Whenever this champion receives a debuff from an enemy, he has a 30% chance of placing a freeze debuff on that enemy for 1 turn. That's situational, but that's clutch. So increase accuracy. Let's switch forms. And how does he look? He looks really dope. If this attack kills an enemy, he resets the cooldown of one of the champion's random skills. Since he'll be using his A1 a lot if he's in this form, it could be useful if these skills are any good. He attacks all enemies, places an extra hit on enemies under freeze, stun, fear, true fear, provoke, or petrification. Each hit decreases each target's max HP by 25% of the damage inflicted, and it stacks up to 50%. Each hit also decreases each target's turn meter by 25%. The effect cannot be resisted if the enemy is under freeze, stun, fear, true fear, provoke, petrification. We attack one enemy, will ignore 50% of the target's defense. If they're up under freeze, debuff will ignore 100% of the target's defense instead. If the target is killed while under a freeze, debuff also places a block revive debuff on them. And the passive is it counterattacks with the whatever that is, Rim Cleave skill whenever an enemy increases the cooldown. What's the Rim Cleave? His A1. Okay. So we'll see. Never seen him, know nothing about him. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to pull the last one. Why not? So I've been lucky on pulling primals. And we get a rare, of course. So I'm happy with that. Don't know nothing about the guy. I'll have to check into him. So that gives me 4 mythics now. 1 fusible, and then I've pulled 3 now from primals. So pretty happy with that, even on having no clue, nothing about him. Anyway, this has been Biggs with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Thanks for watching.